Interested in working remotely from home with the ability to set your own schedule? Then contact Notary to Notary. Our online training program teaches individuals everywhere how to create and run successful notary businesses nationwide. Whether you're looking for supplemental or full-time income, we'll teach you the benefits of being a business owner, including time and financial freedom. Visit notarytonotary.com to learn more about our training program.
Yes, she said. She said.
I'm not gonna put you on the camera. Hey guys, you want to be on camera? See, that's what I said. We always got to be up, and at 'em.
People used to sit there and say, "How can you stand to speak in front of people?"
What do you mean? Oh, like no stage fright.
We had some visitors when I worked at Time Life come down, and nobody wanted to do the presentation and introduce them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'll do it. And when I finished, they said, "Well, you did a good job." I said, "Weren't you nervous?" I said, "No."
Yeah.
What's there to be nervous about?
Well, some people are afraid of people. They get into all of their
somebody
feelings.
told me, think of everybody in underwear.
Yeah, I do that. Picture them naked. I do that too. I do that. That actually works.
I don't necessarily do that, but I mean,
it works.
They're just like you and me.
It definitely works.
And I accidentally switched their names to them. And I went back and I said, "I'm sorry. I introduced them wrong."
Mm-hmm.
And I made the correction and introduced them correctly. They were upset at first because I did it wrong. And then when I came up and reintroduced them, they came back and told me, "Thank you for doing that instead of just leaving it."
Yeah.
And having them correct.
I get that.
The people.
I get that. I get that. My live isn't working. Here, you can say good morning. Good afternoon.
Good morning. How are y'all doing today?
And tell them your name.
I'm Lola Perkins.
And your notary business name.
LSP mobilenotary.com.
Yay! And what are you working on right now?
Trying to set up my website.
When you do this one. Yeah. But you can do it without doing this build right now. But when you do, that's the one you want to do.
Okay.
All right. So we're doing builds. I gotta tell you about my new class. That's this Sunday. Y'all know when I find something really good, I do not wait. You are going to know immediately. So I'm going to show you guys this weekend how one is this really cool way to generate new clients to your site, new leads to your site, and a way to make money off of the generation. I was like, honey, listen. And I couldn't wait. And I thought about putting it next weekend because we do have like 3 classes this weekend. But I didn't want to wait anymore. I want to tell you guys. So we're doing a class on Sunday. It's at 4:30. We have a class at 4:30 and a class at 6. And then we have 2 classes on Saturday. So we got a nice schedule. What you think about? I got Samantha here. She said she didn't want me to put her on the live though. I'm not going to put her on there today. I'm going to let her. She's going to be on our YouTube channel soon enough. All right. So let's lock in. So we're gonna work on some builds today, but first I'm gonna turn this down. Hold on. Oh, this is so pretty. Hey, what you doing? I'm so mad I dyed my hair, but it's okay. It's a learning moment. Is that me? Oh, that's a class. Okay. All right. So we have class this Sunday. I'm telling y'all, you're going to want to be in the class. It's how to make money through your notary website. So money and leads. And it's this really cool new thing that I found that you guys are going to love. And if you implement it right, you will be fine. You will generate revenue. Okay. All right. So let's get into Samantha's build. So Samantha is a new notary here in Virginia. Say hi, Samantha. I didn't change the camera around. All right, so you're finished week 1. Week 2 is done. Okay, sis. Let's pop quiz her. What is happening? Good afternoon. How can I help? Okay, so pop quiz. What documents can you not notarize in Virginia? Mm-hmm. What else? Can you help her?
I know it's birth certificate, like she
Like
said.
that.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Federal document.
Mm-hmm. You're missing 2 more. Y'all help her in the chat, even though she can't read it.
Car registration?
Now you can notarize it. That's fine. It's very similar to birth certificates.
Oh, death certificate.
There you go. When you're born, you gotta die. Birth, death, and marriage certificates. There you go. Come on, I need you to know this. I need you to know.
Everything from vital to statistics.
Vital records. What's the matter? Yep.
No.
Yep. That.
Right, yeah, right.
Okay.
Oh, I should have remembered that.
Read your handbook again. Read it again.
Did you
Read it
get that
again.
from DMV as well?
Okay, so your LLC is set up. We did Secure Notary Solutions, LLC. We are going to get to business credit, but that's on week, I think it's like 10. Week 10 is business credit. So you have your phone number. You have your email. Did your voicemail up?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, sis. Show up. Show up. Show up. Okay.
Got mine too.
Good. Okay.
Get it today.
Yay. I got both voicemails set up. I like it. Oh, I got an inspection. Not
I
looking
just
sad.
got it today, so.
I didn't take it. Let me see.
You said you just started today?
Yeah, I just got the voicemail, yeah. With Miss Vanessa's help.
Yes. Yes. So this is an example. Now, this is an interior inspection through Groundworks. Let's see what they're offering. My phone is moving ridiculously slow. Like slower than molasses. I want to try if I put the Wi-Fi on it. Would it work? I know the signal's funky when you're just doing regular. It's so funny. When the internet moves slow, it just drives you crazy. So they offered $70. I can't show you. I can show you without showing the thing. So $70. Oh, you can't see that. Can you see that? Because he would be saying you don't get no money for inspections. I'm like, how? Where y'all? What are you talking about?
I don't think they hire them right now.
Who?
Well,
For exterior?
period. Like,
Did you apply?
I think like for about a month.
What they say?
It wasn't hired.
Would you email back again? I'm trying to figure out what you looking like. How you looking? How you looking? English at 45. I didn't take this one yet, though. I probably will. Due by the 20th. All right. Don't give it to me. So this one pays $70, the interior inspection. And we keep going. All right. So let's go back to your build. So we submitted your website build, Secure Notary Solutions. That's still being worked on. Your Google business profile page. Remind me to do your video before when I get off this live. So I got to do a video. So whenever you suspend it, you just do the video with all your documents that shows the business. Exterior only wants the lowball. So 2030 is not lowball. That's not lowball for exterior. Literally all you're doing is pulling up and taking like 5 pictures. You're like click, 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 get back in your car. So that's not, I don't consider that lowball. I consider that decent. Giving that I'm at someone's house, not even talking to them. I literally, y'all don't know how I do. I pull up, my phone is already on my camera. I pull up. That's why people say, people come outside their house. Come outside their house to who? A ghost? I'm gone by the time they realize I'm there. Like, My phone is ready. I pull up, I get out the car, and I walk, click, 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 click. I take a couple extra just in case. And I get back in my car and I'm gone. 30 seconds. I'm like a thief in the night. You didn't even see me. You didn't even see me. So I'm so confused. Like, and then I only go when I'm laughing at me. I only go when I'm on that side of town. So I don't go out of my way. But if I'm going that side of town, I can say, oh, it's $20. But I'm gonna go pick that up real quick. Oh, it's $30. I'm gonna pick that up real quick. It's not like you don't just drive 30 minutes out the way for $20. I'm not doing that. You build it into what you're doing. So like this one's not due until the 20th. So whenever I so happen to go there between that and that city, between now and then, which is like 20 minutes from me, I'll do the inspection. So you make it go with whatever you're doing. Or if I have a loan closing in that city, I'll do it at the same time. So I try to match up stuff at the same time. So I'm not, I think she's coming in here, Mama, to get it something notarized. You want to help her? Boom, I told you. Hey, how are you? Good. How can I help?
Do you have that school?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do you have what she's doing full back?
Oh, where's my purse?
No, I don't even know what she is.
I don't
But I
know.
think she's doing it for
Hold on, guys. I gotta do a notary. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. Gotcha. And you guys ready? Yes.
I think Waverly is better than that. Because Wicks is only going to do it for a year. Such the price goes up.
See or do or what?
That's okay. I'm gonna start just a second. All right.
Documents.
Yep, we got a will and power of attorney.
Yep, well, this one's power of attorney, that should be a living will, so will and testament, and then a living will.
So what I'm gonna, and you want me to give you 2 witnesses?
If you can, I don't know what's required by the state.
Yeah, so will is 2 witnesses and a notarization.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with this one.
Okay.
And just do and do all your initials at the bottom. And I will get my
What do you want?
witnesses here.
nothing.
Hey, witness eyes.
Yes.
Mom, and your witness. You wanna why you wanna walk out there?
Sure.
Okay, so you guys gonna witness. Come on, Samantha. Get you some experience, girl. Get you some experiences. Okay. So, remember, in Virginia, wills require what? You remember? 2 witnesses and a notarization. Now, if they don't have 2 witnesses and it's just notarized, it's going to go to the judge has to decide. So it goes through probate court. It goes through probate court anyway, but if it's executed correctly, it's less kickback.
That's awesome. I didn't know that. I'm glad you said, just for my peace of mind.
Yeah. You're fine. Take your time. All right. So you did directive. You did this. What did you do? This power of attorney?
This one doesn't have this initial. Should I still just?
No. Only if it asks for it. So go ahead and put your date here. So it's the 14th. All right. So advanced directive. So advanced directive by law. This is just going to give you guys law so you remember. So by law, advanced directive does not require a notarization. It's good to have, but it's not required. Okay. All right. Rebecca, I'm going to get you to sign right here. All right, my witnesses. You start. You're going to sign, print, full address down to the zip code.
Do I date it?
I'll date it for you. Don't worry about that. And then when she's done, you're going to follow right behind her. Gotcha. Ooh. All right, today is the 14th. It's Valentine's Day. 14th. When did they go? 2025. Okay. So that page is going to go in there. And then we're going to do this one. Samantha. And make sure whenever you do a signature for notarization, you sign your full commission name. Ta-da! All right, so this one's about done. We're gonna let her finish that one, then we'll move on. So we're gonna do a last will and testament, and you put initials on each page. Wills require 2 witnesses and a notarization in Virginia. All right, Miss Rebecca, I'm gonna get you to sign right there. Perfection. Ta-da. All right, so we're gonna go again. All right, this is done. This one's done. All right, we're gonna go through this one. All right, witnesses again. So we're going to sign here, address here. So sign, I would sign, then print your name, then put your address there. All right, you got another one. We're gonna sign right there. Bum, 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 bum. Perfect. You can start on this one, my witness. We're gonna print your name, well, sign, print, address. We're getting there.
So excited.
Woo!
I honestly thought I had to have a lawyer and had to do this.
No.
And then I remembered work, where I work at, they offer you support
Mhm.
to talk you through these things.
Mhm.
And they said, here's the document. Go ahead and fill this out online, print it,
Yeah.
and then go get it signed. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
can't beat that.
It's definitely a lot easier now to execute these in particular. The only time I would say like still get an attorney is if you have a lot that you want to put into your will.
Yes.
Yeah. Or if you do a trust.
Yeah, and they said if you have over $1 million worth of assets is another reason. But
Mm-hmm.
everything either goes to my husband or goes to, if he's not around, then it goes to my eldest daughter. So
Well, there you go.
made everything easier.
I like it. I like it. Okay.
I do want to put it with the document.
Yeah. No, I get that. All right. I'll give you that back. All right. And then your witness in there. Did you want a folder? Oh, you
I
have
have
a
one.
folder. Okay. Okay.
Thank you though very much.
You're welcome. I'm going to put some paper clips on here so that way you keep them together. Maybe. Okay. Because that was my plan. Yeah, that's perfect. So will is completely done. Let's do advanced directive. Make sure you give this to, if you have a doctor that you normally deal with, you can have them keep it on file.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
Most times, like if you were in the hospital or anything like that, they'll ask you for that.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. You feel the pressure? The pressure's on. Not the heat. She just said, "Is it hot to you when you came in here?"
I'm warm, but I'm always warm.
Okay, I was just like,
I'm
I
always
think
hot.
it's so cold outside
Yes.
that I think I overcompensate. Like, I just need it to be really warm.
I'm at that stage in life where it's always warm for me.
That
right now,
too. That too. It's funny. My daughter laughed at me about that because one of those I got really hot. I put my head in the fridge, and she just was laughing her little self off. It's all fun and games.
Yep. I just started just this week, actually. Well, end of last week.
Google.
Yep, I did.
Yay!
Yep. Actually, I did look you up on Google, but my husband initially found you on Google 2 years ago when he needed a notary, something to do with his mother's passing.
Oh.
So they came, him and his brother came, and you took care of him, and I've lived here all my life and just never paid attention right here.
No.
So, yeah, but I'm.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely take a call. If you ever need us, call me. Call me. Call me.
Sure will. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Ooh. Okay. That's done. Good job, guys. What? What do you want?
So that was more than just a will, wasn't it?
It was a will, power attorney, medical director.
Okay.
So if you would have did, you could charge her more. So my rates in store are different from rates going. So there is a law in Virginia about that. Like if someone's coming to your office or your place, you can't charge them travel, obviously. Yeah. So you kind of like gotta go to the books by that, but we do charge witness fees. So me, you gotta get a witness, I gotta get a body. So we had charge witness fees, we charge printing, copying. That's basically it.
And then one of them
Typing.
was a copy. Like because we signed.
You signed 3. One just had 2 witness blocks. You follow me?
So they needed a copy.
No. So forms are formatted different ways. It's no guarantee. That's what people always say, like, does this document need this? Or should it look like this? Or why should it like this? Anyone can have a form. But so power of attorneys in Virginia just require a notarization. They don't require witnesses by law, unless the person can't make a legible signature. However, there's a lot of power of attorney forms that have witnesses, witness blocks, and things like that. By law, it only needs the principal signature notarized. Now, if you put anything else on there, that's up to you. We can do whatever you want to do. And that's fine. It's still legal. But let's say, for example, the document was saying, this principal is giving power of attorney to this attorney in fact, and only the attorney in fact signed and had it notarized. That's not valid. That's not legal. Law requires principal to sign. And then medical directives don't have to be notarized at all. People get them done, like we did hers, because they say, okay, I want to get it done anyway. That's fine. By law, requires 2 witnesses. Wills, by law, in Virginia, requires 2 witnesses and a power of attorney. Not a power of attorney. 2 witnesses and a notarization. You follow me? But it's good to know that, so that way when you have clients, you can walk them through it. It's not in your handbook. Yes, this is why I always say, okay, sis, let's say printing the code. Okay, printing the code. So that's why I say your handbook, like this is the Virginia handbook. This has nowhere near all the laws that exist, especially the ones that pertain to notary. So if you go to the website, Virginia law, I forgot, it's green and white, and you type in notary, it's like 186 codes that come up pertaining to notary in Virginia. I read all of them multiple times. Okay, so that's why I'm like,
the ones that come out of the Senate.
but they're laws.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they don't put them in the handbook I guess maybe, I don't know why they don't. Maybe to make it easy for people to ask. I don't know, honey. Don't get to asking me because I don't know. I'm sorry. Y'all know I'm crazy. Why y'all be looking at me like that? Y'all looking at me like you was expecting me to be regular. I be a little cuckoo. Okay. So yeah, so that if I was going to her and she was doing all three, most times when somebody say I gotta do a will, power attorney, medical director, I charge $100. Normally, that's what I charge. But she came
Do
here.
all three for, like, if you do one, if you need one, last time I said you gonna need another, depending on what you trying to do.
Say it again.
Okay. Like, she needed all three.
Mm-hmm.
You don't always.
You should always have all three.
So that's what I was wondering.
So if someone, and that beautiful point, that's also how I upsell. So if someone comes to me and they say, I need to get a power of attorney done, I'll ask them, do you have a will and medical directive? And most people think a power of attorney is all you need. And I say, well, power of attorney is only valid while you're living. It's no longer valid once you die. So whoever you give power of attorney to, they can't help you once you're dead. You need a will. Otherwise, and this will always get them to do it. Otherwise, all of your assets, anything that you have, you are now leaving that up to a judge, a random man, most likely, to decide about what your assets are going to be, how they're going to be divided. People normally say, oh, man, we can't let the government do it. That's what they always say. The government is like, it's a random judge who gets to decide where things are going to go. And so a lot of times when you say it like that, they'll say, okay, well, I need to do a will. How do I do that? Or they'll say, I need to get a medical directive, And so there are, of course, we don't give legal advice. We just say, well, I usually first say, well, where'd you get the power of attorney from? And they'll say, oh, I got it offline. Okay, most times wherever you get one of those from, they'll have the other ones there too. Yeah, but that's also where you make your law firm partners, where I talk about all the time, connecting with lawyers, and then you can route them to them. Now, I don't route everybody to them because I do know lawyers charge a lot. And most basic power of attorneys that you find online will get the job done. Wills, again, will get the job done unless you have a lot of assets. Medical directives, again, will get the job done. Now, if you're going to do a trust, I would not recommend getting a trust offline. I would think you should call an attorney to get your trust done. But also, so it depends on the client, and I kind of gauge them as far as what would be the best option for them. But that's how I upsell. So if they just were doing one. Or one thing I would have done with her, but it was just too much happening. I'm doing hers. My upsell, if you guys weren't there and it wasn't all that's going on, my upsell would be, okay, so we got your power of attorney done. Is your husband's done? Because she said she had a husband. Is your husband's done? And then if she says yes, cool. If she says, well, no, can we just use this one? And I'll tell her the law. Again, Virginia is not a marital law state. So just because you're married, your spouse does not automatically get access and can control your things if they're not listed on everything. And so when I say that, people say, oh my gosh, I didn't know that. Yes, where's your husband? Let's get his done. So these are the ways that you upsell and you're upselling things that are true, but you can only upsell if you know the law. You can't upsell if you don't know. That's why I stress a lot reading the code, because then I'm able to, put those pieces into place. You follow me? Yeah. But yeah, so normally if it wasn't all that's going on, I would have upsold her. I've had that happen a lot. People come in just to do one, and I say, well, and they mention a wife or a husband, and then I'll say, okay, well, is your husband's done? Or people come in with their parents, and I'll say, did you get yours done? I'll do like that, and that's how you upsell them. And I'll say, okay, well, we can do more. We have copies, we could do more, yada, yada. Or you can come back in, upsell. And most times people are coming with their parents, it's because something happens and it's like, oh my gosh, we gotta get this done because and if you hit them in their pain point is now is when they're saying, oh my gosh, I can't call Medicare for my mom because I don't have a power of attorney. Oh my God, I can't move my dad's money because I don't have power of attorney. And you're stressed right now, and most times we make our most changes when we're stressed. So we're in their pain point where you see, okay, they understand that. Because if you come to me on a beach and you say, do you have a power of attorney done? I'm like, no, I'll figure it out later. You're not worried about it. But when it's right in front of your face, that's when you close them. That's when you get everybody in the room. Everybody in the room. You ain't a power of attorney. You need a power of attorney. You need a power of attorney. And you get them all. Rack them up in the moment because they're all thinking about it. And they're seeing live. And the thing is, we're not like car salesmen. the reality is, if you don't have these things, you're going to be screwed.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not like I'm
Yeah.
trying to sell you something
Yeah,
bad.
we had to wait 30 days before we could close my mother's bank account. And I'll tell you one thing, it was
A pain. Yeah, that too, and that's why I tell people, like, you
She
have
still had
to.
my dad as beneficiary on 2 accounts. He'd been dead for 20 years.
Yeah, and most people don't have anybody as beneficiary on their accounts.
Oh my God, Mom. And I kept asking her, have you got everything? Yeah.
You got to go through and do stuff for your parents sometimes. I had to bust out a couple times to get her power attorney done. Couple times. Come here. But it's done. Yeah, because most people like you, and I will say the only reason why I know about this is because I'm in the notary field. So I'm all the time getting calls from people who are like, oh my gosh, I can't do this. I had one guy, it actually happened twice, where they were having a hard time trying to get access to the family member's assets or what have you. And he was in hospice both times. And they were like, we can't do anything. Can you please come do this power of attorney? And they booked the appointment and the person passed away. 2 times had somebody pass away before I was able to actually do the notarization, you know? And then at that point, you got to go to court. You go on probate. And it's just like, one, probate costs money, you know? And then let's hope that everybody in the family gets along and that it's a smooth transition. Let's hope, you know? Let's hope.
Well, we're lucky. We had a will, but we still had to wait the 60 days
Mm-hmm.
before we could get the money out of the bank.
Yeah. But if you would have had somebody as beneficiary on it, you'd be fine. And these are things that need to be discussed more, and they're not. And people are like, and then too, like, banks can keep a lot of that money. Like, they have to give it away for a certain time and they get to keep some of that money. And it's just like, it's not to their benefit. Well, I don't say it's not to their benefit. I think they're just not thinking about it either. Because when you open an account, do they ask you to put a beneficiary? They don't. They tell you to put a signature card. They don't say, do you have a beneficiary when you listen to the account? And they really should start doing that. But they don't. People are walking around like, wait, what? Yeah. So all my accounts have beneficiaries on them. Every single last one of them. Because it's important, you know? Oh, I forgot I have an e-notary. Yeah. Extremely important.
Yeah, it got me when she still had my dad as beneficiary.
Yeah. That is a thing.
When I opened my business account,
Well, because you're an LLC, it's different. So because an LLC is not a person, you have to have a person that can be responsible to do. So business accounts always typically they'll ask you for a beneficiary because it's not a person. So they have to put a person on it. Yeah.
So I have to have a beneficiary if I do an LLC.
No, we're talking about for bank accounts.
Oh.
Yeah. If you LLC and then you do a bank account, then yeah. But you can be your own beneficiary or you can put somebody else on. Yeah. Yuppers. Okay, hold on. So you only take exteriors if you are in the area for that amount. They ask you to drive like 50 plus miles for $20. I did my motorcycle in the cold yesterday. I didn't know what or where I was looking. Okay, I snapped and let it be. What? I don't go 50 miles anywhere. Unless the only time I've ever driven, like now at this point, like by the past couple years, if I'm in Florida. Florida is the only time where I will take something that's like 30 minutes to an hour out. But that's because I love Florida and I love driving with my windows down and it's so beautiful. I feel like whenever I'm in Florida, I'm on vacation. So it's just like, yeah, I'll go in. I did a closing in Florida and I got there, I think at 11. Everything was wrong with the file, everything. I ended up sitting in this it was a beautiful space. It was like a new construction or what have you. It's an office. And we were there for at least, I think it was 3 or 4 hours we were there. And if I was in Virginia, most likely, I would have been like, call me when you're ready, I'll be back. And I'm out of there. But it was just, I'm telling you, I feel like I'm so peaceful in Florida. I was just like, oh, we can relax and sit. You got snacks. We were just talking and just, it's so beautiful. So you get a nicer version of Vanessa when I'm in Florida. You get a lot more patience because I feel like, how can you be mad? It's so pretty. It's so nice outside. West Palm. West Palm Beach is north of Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so,
let me live in Florida.
Huh?
No, I wouldn't live in Florida.
I love it
I
there.
lived in Tampa when I was 5.
Okay.
4 or 5.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So I went all over.
I still remember how hot it was.
It does get hot, but I like it hot. I don't like this.
Yeah, we know.
I don't like this cold. And they were like, it might snow again. If it snows again, I'm leaving. I can't. And then you get spoiled. You get spoiled with the warm weather. So it's like, yeah, it's giving.
What do you mean? Yeah.
All right, Samantha, I'm sorry. Let's get back into it. Okay, so your website build is underway. Let me message him and see where we are with yours. I know I just got one back. Mark Dean. Honey, let's go. Okay, I don't know if this is yours. I need to see if this is your account.
So none of this can be done, the POA and when they're in hospice, right?
No, it can be, as long as they have sound mind.
As long as they're lucid.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me see which one he's working on. Okay. Please do Samantha's next. Smiley face emoji. All right, so looking at your build, your website should be, he's really fast. I'm going to say by the end of the day today, we should be. Did you get your GoDaddy login for your domain? You sent me your GoDaddy login? No, you didn't.
Because I was sitting right here. And you were sitting right here.
Oh, well, we should do that real quick.
And then
You want to
He's actually doing your website right now. Thank you.
You want to go daddy?
For the domain, you don't got to do that though. You don't have to do that.
Go through Wednesday.
Yeah. Or Wix. Okay, so
That wasn't too fascinating with pricing.
So do Weebly. You don't have, if you're not getting a domain, just do Weebly. Because you don't need a domain right now. All right.
Yeah, except for the first year, they jumped up almost triple the price.
Who?
Wix.
Oh, yeah, Wix definitely went up. Oh, Kaylin's site is done now, too. All right. I got to send her site. All right. So next, so your website will be done today. We're going to do your merge for your GoDaddy while I'm sitting right here. Your marketing materials are not done. All right, let me see. Oh.
I do mine at home because I don't know what my Square password is.
Huh?
I have a Square account, but I don't know what the password is.
Just do forgotten password.
Huh?
Just do forgotten password and make a new one.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna do your marketing materials now. So you got 3 flyers, email signature, and business card template. He's really fast too, so hopefully we can get that back for you today. Okay, sis. I'm happy for your build. Okay, sis. Did you cancel all the extra stuff with GoDaddy?
Yeah, I did that when I was about a week ago.
Okay, good. All right, you sent me a headshot. You did. I have your logo. Do I have your logo?
Huh?
I do. I'm looking at hers. I have your website. What's your domain again? With an S? Okay.
It's just the Gmail without that.
Okay. All right. And then we'll put your headshot on here. Oh, yeah. He doesn't have anybody, I don't think, in front of you. So let me see. All right. And then I'm going to send you a digital copy of everything that I'm going to put in your Vistaprint order. And then that'll give you all your materials. Headshot. Okay. And you're a Virginia Notary. Perfect. Done. Start order. Like it. Like it. Okay. All right. So let's look at, so that's your 4. Your 4 and your 5 should be done today. Your week 4, week 5. How are you on week 4, week? Our week 4, week 5 for you, it will be done today. How are you on your week 4 and 5?
So, I did the signature. I did
The email signature?
Uh-huh.
No, you did the auto response. I'm going to give you an email signature. Okay. You change your picture and your Gmail. You know that little circle? Put your logo in there or put your headshot. Put your logo. Okay, good. Look at you, sis.
Yeah. Well, you can't see. I should have made it dark.
I looks good. Look at you doing that ching ching. I'm so proud of you, girl. You're really locking on this thing. Make you really happy. I like it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, built for you. All right, we're gonna do. All right, so week 5 is your HubSpot. You said you're going through HubSpot Academy. How are you feeling about that? Do you understand why we use a CRM?
So you don't remember who you can contact with, who you work with? Yeah.
And it's basically like, so every business has a CRM. Everyone. Chick-fil-A, Walmart, everybody. Mm-hmm. And so you also use it to track like who you're talking to, if they're opening your messages, if they're engaging with you. You can put notes in there, but it's basically a way to manage all of your clients. So that's why it's really important that you use that. So all of my companies have a CRM, every single one. Otherwise, you're just shooting into the dark. It's literally, I can't even begin to explain how much wasted time people are doing. If you are not using a CRM, you are literally shooting into the dark. And you can't track anything. I used to do that. That's how I knew. I used to do that. All right. So my family gave me an ultimatum to go full-time with full notary business. I had a signing that started at 70, went all the way to 170, and I couldn't take it because of a 9-to-5 job. All right. Well, you already know, bro. You must have been quit. You're welcome. All right. So next thing is, I have an e-notary practice session. I forgot. All right. I got to do this e-notary session, but we're good. HubSpot. And you have your client list, right? Yes. So you put those into your HubSpot. So week 6. Did you send me your background check through the NNA? I don't have it. I'm going to look again.
I sent you a phone.
You yelling at me. I feel like I'm being yelled at.
But no. Last time I was here.
I'm going to look at it. I'm sure you did. Oh my gosh. I don't know my password. Victory. Thy name is Plankton. All right, guys, I'm going to do this e-notary coaching session.
But you know what? If I wanted to go forward, I can't.
Wait.
I can't. I guess I have to book
How many weeks have you been in there?
5. I'm at 5.
So it didn't open yet.
Okay.
When is it going to open?
Whenever I do the
It's probably just saying that, is this done? Everything has to be done. Is everything marked as done?
I did that outside. That's one of your courses. I already did it.
Well, you probably got to run it through so it can open up. Yeah, run it through so it can open all the way up. Okay. In my perfect world. All right, guys. I'm going to come back on here later today. But I'm telling you guys, make sure you get into the class of how to make money with your notary website, because I'm going to show you a new way that I have never talked about to generate money for your website. Of course, you need to have a website, but all of that. All right, I'm going to do this e-notary practice session, and I will see you guys luego once I get join from your browser. And I'll be back, guys. Hey guys, have you had a chance to get a copy of my new book, The Ultimate Ron Guide? If you are ready to build a remote online notary business, then this book is what you need. In this book, I give you all the information that you need to know in order to build a successful remote online business, no matter what state you're in, as long as your state authorizes remote online notarizations. Head on over to Amazon today and get your copy. You'll be glad you did.